Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
What tool do you use to benchmark your internet connection speed? If you're on the desktop, you may have heard of speedtest.net. I know many of you out there have recommended that site to me. Of course, broadbandreports.com always gets brought up when we talk about benchmarking and internet speeds all in the same topic. But what about your mobile web experience? If you're on an edge connection, are you getting true edge speeds? Are you on a 3G connection? Are you getting true 3G speeds? How fast is that Wi-Fi connection treating you? Is it at all? Is there a way to tell? Well, that's kind of a rhetorical question, because if you load up your mobile web browser, whether you're on a DS, a PSP, an iPhone, whatever, any type of device, really even on your desktop, although it's not really meant for the desktop, iNetworkTest.com. They in fact have a nice little iPhone experience, and they have an app in the App Store, although that's 99 cents. I'm not going to pay for it at this point in time. This service, however, is free. Head over to iNetworkTest.com. I'm just going to press Start Test. There's a big icon. I press the Start Test. Couple seconds, it runs the test. It says, here are the results, and then it says, how are you connected to the internet? Edge, 3G, or Wi-Fi? And I say, well, at this point, I'm at Wi-Fi, and the results aren't looking too good right now. If I was on Edge, of course, the points would be even lower, 3G, maybe slightly higher, depending on my area. This is a nice way of figuring out if you're getting everything that you should be getting from a mobile internet connection, or if there's kind of a question on whether or not you're getting true 3G speeds, this may be a way to tell. Now, it's going to vary from area to area, day to day, time to time. So that's what the iPhone app was built for, to help keep a history of your connectivity over time so that you can watch patterns. Doing one-offs usually isn't the best idea, because it doesn't give you a good representation of your internet speed on average. You definitely want to run these tests at different points during the day, possibly within the same spot. You've got to keep, be scientific about it. Try to keep as many variables locked down as possible. So if I were to run the test again, I would run it at the same time, doing the same things on the network, et cetera, to see if there was any variation in this. This has now been recorded. You can go to the website and you can find out who else and what they're getting, so that, let's say I'm doing a 3G connection, which I'm not, because this iPhone's only capable of doing Edge. I can find out if other people in my locale have recorded the same benchmark, and then see if that we're all getting the same speeds, or maybe one person's getting better, maybe one person's getting worse. So it's just a nice way of really gauging how fast your mobile experience really is. I mean, generally speaking, I kind of go by feel, like, wow, that's kind of going slow, but sometimes you don't know if it's the website you're connecting to or if it's your connection speed in general. So iNetworkTest.com, to my knowledge, is the only one that does it for 3G, Edge, or Wi-Fi. The only one that's available that's specifically been optimized for the iPhone. But like I said, you should be able to use your PSP, DS, anything with a mobile web browser with it. It's the only one that I know of. Maybe you know of something else. My email address, by the way, is chris@pirillo.com. Always interested in optimizing network connections, whether they're mobile or on the desktop. And then you're also welcome to stop by the website. We've got this chat room that's open pretty much all the time. I do it in conjunction with this live video feed that's being broadcast pretty much all the time. Right now, as a matter of fact, we've got 540 people watching me record these live videos for distribution in the podcast, which you can find in iTunes or any other podcast hardware, software, whatever. However you get podcasts, you can get me that way. You can also find me on YouTube. But if you want to join us in the chat room, at the live video feed, well, then you got to come to where Mike Buntu just mentioned. Did you catch it? Oh, it's kind of already half scrolled off there. Oh, well, Empyrean also mentioned it. Oh, so did the Slim Jim. We've got tons of people, like 300 some odd people in the chat room. It's crazy. And it does get crazy throughout the day. So join us. Become crazy with us. We're at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.